and we'll see how sharp we've gotten it from just these cheap $13 Harbor Freight diamond pads. Well, would you look at that? What a shame. Oh, that's terrible. These deserve to be in better shape. Today, what I'm going to do is test this $100-some-odd set of chisels out on a 4-sided diamond hone block from Harbor Freight, and it was $12.99. And then I used my 20% off coupon, so brought it down to just over 10 bucks. I'm gonna see if I can get these chisels, how far I can get these chisels sharpened with just this cheapo set. First things first. Come on. Get out of there. Come on. Okay. First things first, we need to check and see how flat this thing is out of the box. So I've got an LED light right here and a flat edge. Let's turn this on. And what we'll do is see if we can see some light coming through. So that's actually really flat. That way anyways. Let's try the really fine grit side. This is what we finish up with, so let's see how flat this is. Now that actually is registering really flat. Let's try this way. The 400 grit has a minute crown to it, and the 300 grit is dead flat. This has got a no skids bottom, so let's see how well it works. It's important to have the chisel flat. We have two surfaces that need to be perfect, and that's the bottom and the cutting face. This has got to be absolutely flat, at least right around here. We don't have to go all the way down here. So the diamond stone is cutting, and we are cleaning that up. So we've got the bottom rough ground. Now we have to get this face and remove all the pits, and the actual cutting edge. If there's any chips in it, you have to grind all the way down to get those chips off. So in comes my cheater. This is called I don't know, some people make fun of it and call it training wheels, but this is a honing guide. And what this will do is make sure we keep the same cutting angle, because you can warp it. And to get it right and flat, one of these is a miracle worker. Game changer even. Not to be dramatic, but it is definitely worth the money. Widen it up, slide your chisel in, extend this in and out to get to make sure the face is matching parallel with this. Okay, after a little bit now, you can see that there's still a little bit that needs to be hit in the upper corner and down on the cutting blade edge. Okay, we got the guide set up on this one. Let's see how that is looking. Look at that, one flat, nice, roughly ground piece. But if you look at the back, or if you feel the back, there's a little burr right here. So I'm going to go back and forth, bottom to face, until that burr comes off. Okay, the wire burr is off. We have a great, fresh, rough ground. We're going to move up to higher grits with this, and we'll come back once I go through the higher grits with these guys. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add what's called a secondary bevel. It's a bevel where, how do I say this? It's just, we're going to go a little bit steeper of an angle at the very tip, and we'll get a little secondary bevel here at the front side. What that does is help keep the chisel sharp and backs the blade up with more metal. So you get a longer, sharper chisel. It doesn't have to be resharpened as much when you put that second bevel. And that's going to be the forefront of our cutting power. And we'll see how sharp we've gotten it from just these cheap $13 Harbor Freight diamond pads. Okay, first test to see how sharp it is. We're going to call this the thumbnail test. You want just the weight of the chisel to stick into your thumbnail. If it's sticking into your thumbnail without sliding off the thumbnail, you know that's a sharp blade. Look at that. Watch it just bite right in and just slide. Woo! Look at that. $13. That's not easy to do. To cut paper that's so flamboyant like this, flamboyant is the wrong word, but you know you got something sharp when you do that. Let's try the 1/4 inch one. Oh yeah. There we go. Ribbons.